The following is a non-profit, fan-based comic dub. Kick-Ass is owned by Mark Miller, John Romita Jr., Image Comics, Marvel Comics, and all the other creators I have forgotten to mention. Please support the official release. Kick-Ass is a very mature graphic novel. There are sexual themes, heavy violence, and many uses of swears and slurs. Viewer discretion is heavily advised.
Get away from him! Get away! Get away!
Oh man, this is that video from the news last night. The guy who saved that kid from those muggers.
I'm not leaving him! You hear me? I'm not leaving him!
This is fucking great. Is he really wearing a superhero costume?
You wouldn't believe how fast the celebrity thing happened. All it took was my fight with those Puerto Ricans to get online, and suddenly I was everywhere. I was the little guy who refused to give up. The world's first real-life superhero. Jay Leno said I was an inspiration. David Letterman gave me a salute at the end of a show. I was a global sensation inside 24 hours. A badass version of the Star Wars kid. It was the greatest moment of my entire life. And I finally had a name. Kick-Ass! A name, a costume, and people were talking about me. Things couldn't really get much better.
You see the news, Mr. Genovese?
No, I haven't seen the news.
Take a look.
Ah, Jesus. Not another one.
I swaggered into school with that weird karate confidence all martial arts guys seem to have. I didn't actually know karate, but just having the costume under my clothes seemed to empower me a little. Sure, I've been beaten to shit again, but as far as people know, it was just another mugging. The metal plates in my head had made me a name, but there was something different about me too. It was like I was oozing superhero pheromones. Even Katie Deauxma was no match for my charms. You seen this kick-ass guy on YouTube?
Oh yeah, that was awesome. Abigail sent me that last night.
You see that site where Bin Laden said he wouldn't touch us now that we've got this badass?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Katie, would you stop talking to your boyfriend and get a little work done, please?
Sorry, Mrs. Zane.
What the fuck? Mrs. Zane had called me Katie's boyfriend and she didn't even argue. A few weeks before, she'd have puked her lunch and reached for her rape alarm. Was I really becoming this cool? My best friend, Marty Eisenberg.
Oh, hell no. Why would the hottest girl in class have a thing for a dork like you? No offense, Dave, but you are not a good-looking man.
So what's your explanation of the sudden burst of interest, Dr. Phil?
Well, I don't want to bring this up. It's really kind of awkward. But rumor is you got mugged twice because you've been pimping your ass in the village, dude.
What?
Obviously, I don't believe it, but word is you're getting beaten up by your clients, and that's why they found you naked in the street that time.
Is this a joke?
Fuck no, it's all over the school. But the girls are being really cool about it, especially Katie. You know how her mom runs that shelter for women who've been abused.
Oh god, oh Jesus. So the only reason she's even talking to me is...
That's right, man. You're her gay best friend.
Oh no.
But listen, even if this is true...
Fuck you! Don't even go there! Suddenly it all made sense. Why would the hottest girl in school be interested in a goofy clown like me? I was her sexually non-threatening male companion. The guy she could talk to about clothes, boys, and all those boring-ass reality shows. And you know the worst part? I was so hot for her that I didn't deny it. I played along because it meant that I could talk to her. Isn't that pathetic? Had I no fucking dignity? And so, my list of secrets simply grew and grew.
Yeah, one of the guys at work tried internet dating, but, I always thought it looked kinda desperate. Isn't talking to someone through a computer kind of tragic?
Nah, that's what everyone does these days, Dad. I hardly ever speak to my friends in real life.
Well, I didn't come here to talk about my love life, kiddo. I wanted to ask you about all these cuts and bruises.
I got mugged again. What can I say?
You sure you're not getting bullied at school?
Dad, I swear, things are going really great.
Okay, but I'd feel a lot more comfortable if you started carrying this around. It's pepper spray, like the cops use, see? I got it from a pal in supplies. I want you to promise me you'll keep it for protection.
Are you serious?
Damn right I'm serious. We already had one big scare, and we are not going through that again. I love you, kid. I just want you to be safe.
My dad was the coolest guy in the world. I hated lying to him about what I was doing 3 nights a week and every other Sunday. But I'd have opened a vein if I didn't have that costume to hide inside. Dave Lizewski had 8 friends on MySpace and Kick-Ass had thousands. I think that tells you everything you need to know. Okay, time to do what superheroes do and finally jump some rooftops. Shit! These things are really far apart. Higher up than they look in the comic books, too. Fuck this, I'm walking. I figured that was the difference between comic books and real life. Real superheroes are down where the action was. Kick-Ass! Hey, dude!
We love you, you crazy motherfucker!
Cool! I started a MySpace page so people with problems could get in touch and I could maybe help them out a little. It seemed a more effective way of doing the job than just wandering around on patrol every night. My first mission was a heart-to-heart with a guy called Eddie Lomas up on 81st Street. His ex has been in touch about some crank calls he'd been making, and asked if I could maybe have a talk to him. I had 28 different requests in my inbox, but this one really jumped out at me for some reason. The girl sounded nice. Like she'd maybe go out with me if I sorted this out. That's all I could think about the whole way over. Supposing she was really, really hot.
What the fuck are you supposed to be?
Excuse me?
It's a little early for Halloween, man.
Are you Eddie Lomas?
Nah, bitch. I'm his cousin, Marv. Eddie's inside playing Spyro right now. Come on in so we can see the scuba suit. Motherfucker's gonna laugh his ass off.
This wasn't going good. Why the hell didn't I stop to think you might not be alone here?
Hell, dude. Trick-or-treat's still 6 months away.
That's what I said.
Which one of you guys is Eddie?
I'm Eddie. Can't you see from my nice, big tits?
Shut the fuck up, Maya.
Are you Eddie Lomas?
That depends on who you are.
You didn't see me on TV?
Don't watch TV.
Right. Well, I'm a friend of your ex-girlfriend, and she asked me to talk to you about these phone calls you've been making.
You threatening me, Dick?
No, I'm just saying you're scaring her, man. I think you should leave her alone.
Or what? The fuck you gonna do about it? You walk in here like you're John fucking Wayne telling me what to do? Well, fuck you, prick. I can call, talk, or fuck that bitch anytime I like. No. What you gotta say to that, huh?
Leave the girl alone, or I break your fucking legs.
Is this a joke?
What the fuck?
Son of a bitch peppered me.
Kick his ass.
Hold him down! Hold him down!
So fucking dead for this faggot.
Eddie?
Oh my god.
Tough guys, huh?
What?
Okay, you cunts. Let's see what you can do.